Hi Cancerians, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Hope that you're all really well. Today is your February 2016 general month ahead reading. Okay, I'm just shuffling the cards, getting any previous energies out. I'm going to meditate on the cards in a moment. Just want to say that if you'd like a private reading with me, all the details are down below. So the link to my website is down below. I'm always introducing new spreads onto the website. Also, I'm going to be coming back with your love readings for the next 3 months. These are going to be huge readings again. I have an awful lot of work ahead of me with this channel. So please bear with me, okay, with readings. All right, so I'm just going to... just going to channel now. Universe, Spirit, show me Cancerians, please. What's coming up for the zodiac sign of Cancer? Sun, Moon and Rising signs for February 2016. Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising signs, February 2016. Show me the general energies, so the two top cards. The bottom cards show me the advice or information you have for Cancerians at this time, pertaining to the month of February. Show me the 8 cards in the centre of the reading. What should be coming in for Cancerians? Events, people, situations. Show me the zodiac sign of Cancer, please. Sun, Moon and Rising sign. Show me the zodiac sign of Cancerians, please. Show me. Sun, Moon and Rising signs. What's coming in for the Cancerians? Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Show me Cancerians, please. Sun, Moon and Rising signs. For February 2016, show me. Show me the zodiac sign of Cancerians, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. What is coming in for them? Show me the general energies in the 2 top cards. The bottom card being the advice stroke information that you have for Cancerians, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. And also show me the 8 cards in the middle, the events and people. I'll give it one more shuffle. Show me Cancerians, please, Universe, Spirit. What is coming in for the Cancerians, February 2016? Show me. Okay, so your cards have been shuffled, guys. Right, so I'm going to lay out the first 2 cards. Oh, okay. It's interesting reading. So it's funny, with all the water signs this month, I'm seeing a lot of decisions that water signs have to make, Cancerians, for February. And love is figuring heavily, I feel, in all of your readings, funnily enough, for February. Though, you know, these readings aren't intended to be love readings at all. They're never intended to be love readings. They're just general readings, and if love turns up, it turns up, and that's it. Because I'm going to be doing love readings anyway, major ones, big ones, for each of the zodiac signs for the next 3 months. I'm working on those as we speak at the moment. Or I'm going to be working on them, should I say. Okay, so thought at the moment, I'm trying to plan out the spreads. That's what I'm doing, all right? Your information card, guys, is the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is often a card, do we invest in something or don't we? We're at a crossroads, okay? I've kind of hedged my bets on something. I've really kind of put my all into something. And do I want to put anything else into it, or do I leave it? Let me just have a look at how this is. It's funny because all 7 Pentacles are on this card here. This is the card of where we've worked hard towards something. So it looks to me that your ships are coming in, I feel then. Because there isn't a pentacle on the floor here. Usually in other packs it shows the 1 pentacle on the floor and 6 on a hedge. But we've got all 7 that are on the hedge here. So all the seeds have been planted here. And this person is now just waiting for the growth. So to me this suggests that the wait is over. You're going to have what you want in February, Cancerians, okay? You're going to have it. But for some reason, you want to screw yourselves over. You want to shoot yourselves in the foot for some reason. You're still deliberating on something, and I don't know why. because you've got what you want with the Seven of Pentacles. Whatever it is that you've been planting throughout 2015 is now ready to bloom. It's ready to grow. So this is what the Seven of Pentacles in your advice card is saying. It's saying whatever you've invested in, you're going to be getting payback for. You're going to be getting a payout, okay? This is what this is suggesting to me. Your general energy, though, is showing us the Queen of Swords and the Two of Cups. To me, this suggests, whenever I look at that Queen of Swords, if we were to look at the archetype of the Queen of Swords, it tells me a couple of things. The first thing to say about the Queen of Swords is that usually the archetype of her is as a widowed, single spinster. Some of the time she can be. Look, don't go bitching at me, guys, okay? If any of you guys are air signs, don't come to me and say, Carol, you're a cow. Why are you down on the Queen of Swords? She's not a spinster. Actually, I'm Queen of Swords and I'm married and I've got 4 kids. Fair enough, but, you know, don't come bitching on me for it. This is just the archetype of what she is sometimes, okay? This is why she can be seen as a little bit cold, a little bit distant. But it's almost like it's saying that you invite love in, because with the Queen of Swords, she's often seen as someone who's quite fair. She can be a really good friend, but she's emotionless, okay? She's all about kind of being straight down the middle. That's it. I've made a decision here. This is what you're going to do. I'm your mate and you're going to do it. And that's it. She's no nonsense. But at the same time, my only problem with that Queen of Swords is that she gives mixed messages. Because she holds her hand up and yet she holds her sword up like this at the same time. So she's doing this. It's like, yeah, I want it, but then don't come too close. And it's almost like the general energy is saying that you want love, but you've got barriers up in February. And it's literally saying you don't have to have barriers because it's all there. It's coming in for you. Whatever it is that you've been wanting, whether this has been manifestation techniques you've used, visualization, whether it's been going out to bars or, you know, being on dating sites, or it's saying that the love of your life is coming in, or something's coming in, or whatever it is that you've invested in is now coming in. So why are you questioning it? And it just seems with the Queen of Swords and the Two of Cups, you're questioning it. The other way I can look at that is to say that you will be lonely no more. So if you've been single, it's saying to me that you're not going to be single for much longer. And this is why perhaps we have the Seven of Pentacles, because it says your ships have come in. All right. Your hard work. This guy is wondering if his hard work is going to pay off. All right. And as an information stroke advice card, it's telling me that your hard work is paying off. Okay. It is actually paying off. All you need to do now is let down your barrier and allow it to come in. So allow love in, or allow whatever it is that you're looking for to come in, allow it to come in. And I only say this because we have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is showing up here. There's a successful venture happening here for you guys, okay? Queen of Swords is not your zodiac sign. She's air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You are water, but it doesn't matter because the Queen of Swords can be a facet of you, all right? Maybe for some of you guys, you've literally been kind of distant, or felt that you were at a distance from everything else, felt that you've been out on the edges of life, felt that you haven't been included in a relationship, or you've not, you know, had the chance to meet someone quite nice, or to meet someone who is right for you. But this can also be someone with the Queen of Swords who's being quite calculating. So she's looking quite calculating at a situation. So it could literally be, if we were to look at this Seven of Pentacles, say for example, I mean, I've said to you that I feel, because all 7 pentacles are on that bush there, it says to me that this guy's planted the seeds and now he's waiting for the growth. And that's fair enough. But this can also be a card of evaluation, because he is wondering, okay, I've planted the seeds. Now what happens next? How long does it take to grow? How long does it take for something to come to fruition? So it could literally be a month where the advice is that you're going to need to evaluate a situation. And the Queen of Swords is indeed evaluating this relationship in the Two of Swords. She's looking at it. She wants it, but she's still got her guard up, and she's still saying, okay, I do like it. I am interested in that. I am interested potentially in that relationship, but maybe I need to kind of evaluate this a little bit more. So I do see some evaluation here, and I see evaluation running all the way through the reading, okay? I do see barriers being put up as well, because you are evaluating. I do feel it's love potentially. For some of you guys, it's going to be a home move, because Knight of Wands is showing up as your first card. So for some of you guys in February, we're looking at movement here. Could be in home, could be in career, could be in anything. And there's some worry over this, because we have the Nine of Swords underneath. a lady is feeling slight anxiety over something else, over something. And it could be indeed travel, potentially, for some of you guys, because Two of Wands is showing up as well. All right, so Two of Wands is usually where you are setting out on a journey. So it's a new experience, okay? If you look at the Ace of Wands, that's the new job or the new career prospect or a new creative venture. That's in place, and then the Two of Wands is literally building on that. So taking the idea out into the world, okay? So it could literally be where you are worried about taking something out there, okay? So you might be worried about being exposed to something, or you might be worried about allowing yourself to be vulnerable in a situation, which is where I'm getting here. I feel that you're frightened of being vulnerable, potentially, because the High Priestess shows next as well. And the High Priestess says to me, someone who is very inward. Whenever you look at the High Priestess, she doesn't really let anything out. She doesn't. She keeps it all in. She sits and she waits and she's patient and she's quiet. But she never kind of releases anything. All right? Because she's too afraid. I wouldn't say that she's too afraid to, but she's kind of like, she's not a very vocal individual. But I feel that you're going to have to move. You're going to have to kind of release something. And I feel that you're going to have to kind of step up to the plate somewhere along the line in February, potentially. And I feel that there is real anxiety around this. I really do feel that with that Nine of Swords there. There's some real anxiety with movement. Something that you probably haven't done or you haven't experienced in quite a while. Which is why we could see that you're evaluating something with that Seven of Pentacles as your advice card. And the Queen of Swords, again, you're evaluating maybe some sort of negotiation or some sort of new relationship that's come in with the Two of Cups, because it's something that for some of you guys you probably just haven't experienced in quite a while. All right. For some of you guys, it might literally be two relationships or two people that come forward. Two fire signs, potentially. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Because we do have that Knight of Wands. Often the Knight of Wands is representative of movement rather than a person. But he can represent, because he is a knight. Usually knights represent guys up to the age of 35. So it could be a guy. Could be a female as well, because it is a general reading. And also we have the Two of Wands showing there. So it's a guy on his travels coming towards you. All right, Cancerians. Now, there is some anxiety here showing, because this card is kind of in between the Knight of Wands and also that Two of Wands. Two men. And the High Priestess is a number 2 card seeking clarity. Trying to seek some kind of clarity in a situation. Trying to seek a way forward. So it's the card of, it can be the card of indecision while you're trying to make a decision. So you don't do anything. You're inactive while you're trying to think about what you're going to do. So literally it could be two relationships, two guys in your life, Cancer, in February. And also we do have the Two of Pentacles. Someone's trying to juggle an option, and I feel that it's you guys. You are juggling options here, which is why we've got the evaluation card. You're evaluating something, okay? This might already be a relationship that you're in and somebody new is on the scene. Do I stick with what I have, or do I invest what little energy I have left of myself into something else? For you Cancerians, okay? We also have the Seven of Cups, the choice card. So you do have options available to you. There are options and you need to choose, but you're not sure what option to choose. So I do feel that these are options. This is something you need to choose. Which is why the Queen of Swords looks over at the Two of Cups and she's trying to assess or evaluate something in terms of a relationship. She wants it, but then she's kind of like putting her barrier up because she's not sure. So you're weighing something up, and I feel that this is a relationship or someone or something. It could be anything that you're weighing up in the month of February because you're just not sure. I feel that you are standing out to someone in February, because we do have this Knight of Wands, this Nine of Wands. It can often be the card of being cautious. So some of you guys might be cautious. You might be being cautious around someone. And that's why with the High Priestess, you're not saying anything and you're not doing anything. And you're not doing anything as the Queen of Swords either. You're sitting and you're waiting and you're watching. You know that you want something. You know that you want love, or you want some kind of negotiation or some kind of community or something, some kind of conjugal experience, something that binds you to another or binds you to something, or makes you feel a part of something greater than you are. You know that you want this, Cancerians. But the choices are there, and it's like, if I go for this, what do I get if I go for this? If I go for this, what do I get if I go for this? So you are cautious with that 9 of Wands, but that's only because you know that you're in the driving seat. King of Wands is also showing up here. This could be, and we do have fire signs here. We do. So I think this is potentially fire sign males or females. Because we've got Knight of Wands, guy, and the 2 of Wands, and the King of Wands. So yeah, fire sign male. Someone who's quite happy, quite confident. Possibly somebody who wants to show you off. Because this 9 of Wands as well is a card of someone who stands out from the crowd. Okay, someone who is quite noticeable, someone who's quite recognisable for her strength, for her guts, for her get up and go, that type of thing. So I feel that you are kind of, and it could be with this 7 of Cups also, that this person has a lot of choice, this King of Wands, and he's looking and he's trying to find the best person, the best choice for him, and it's you. But you're kind of like, I don't know whether I can go for this right now. I'm a little bit anxious around this situation. Okay, maybe because you've just not had it for quite a while. You've just not been in this type of experience for quite a while. Okay. But I do see, if this is a love reading, I do see new love. I've been seeing new love a lot for the water signs, funnily enough, in their readings for February 2016. I feel that this is either new love coming in, or this is a situation where maybe with a couple of people that you're going to need to decide on. Okay. Also, that 2 of Wands can literally be a card of what direction do I need to take? Do I go forward? Do I go left? Do I go right? It's the indecision card again. Remember, the High Priestess is the card that governs the number 2 pit cards. Okay, so it's the shades of light and dark. It's the indecisiveness. It's the duality. It's the trying to create balance. Okay. You guys can also be worried about an action that you're going to need to take. Maybe you've been deliberating on something for far, far too long, because the 2 of Wands is the card of taking action as well. Once you have the idea, it's taking it out there into the world. It's taking action on something, and there is some stress around that. Okay? You'd probably just rather kind of skulk into the shadows like the High Priestess does. But there's certainly deliberation here, I feel. And I feel that it's because you're evaluating something so intensely in the month of February. Could be love, definitely. I'm going to be doing love readings anyway, and I'm really going to enjoy doing those. I'm going to be planning them at the moment. They're going to be really, really good. But yeah. I see you guys potentially juggling a couple of relationships, or juggling ideas of a couple of relationships. You're not making your move just yet, I feel, in February. You're waiting and you're sitting back and you're evaluating. Potentially for February, Cancerians. So let me know what happens in February. But I do see love. There's 2 suitors, I feel, there. Okay, Knight of Wands and the King of Wands, potentially. Knight of Wands would usually be the movement card, though. But it's either Knight of Wands and King of Wands, or the guy on the 2 of Wands and the King of Wands, I feel. That's your reading, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and I will see you very soon on your love readings. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.